sports. It's in the game.
Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. It's that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in the G, Jamaica, big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tides fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Here's a give inside to Camara. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
What down?
Give on 2nd to Camara. And another stop along the line. Defense with a great couple of back-to-back reps.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Carr throwing on 3rd. Gets out of trouble. His first throw is an interception. And the Cowboys are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown! The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Big gain. Has them across the 40. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it down to a single point. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. Reed now to kick this one away. This is taken in at the 13. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
1st down, here's Dak. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys need only one to take the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, you can find pay dirt.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Carr. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Nearly an interception on that play. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Yeah,
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Dak now from the gun. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of...
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Slot receiver headed left. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
What now?
From the shotgun, Carr. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Carr here from the gun. Taking his shot deep down the field. This is brought in at the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
We're going to 54. Wide in. Here we go, 46. 26.
1st and 10, Prescott. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Hey, kill! Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Yeah! Here we go! Like that!
Play action, Prescott. Look to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys with a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 26.
Dak throwing again. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go. 26.
Another throw for Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it's 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
26.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46. 26. Another
try following the sack. caught. Nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Dallas! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock, but with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Buys time, rolling right. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Carr. Throw secured by Brandon Cooks. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Taking a deep shot. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Reed now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. What do you think?
Throwing again is Dak. He stays up, and he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and then brings up third down.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, here we go. 47. What do you think?
Prescott here from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Saints are going to have some work to do as they take over. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Camaro. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Okay, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
Handoff now out of the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Yeah, here we go! 26.
1st down, here's Dak. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Yeah! Here we go, 46. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Then we're going to 53. 26.
Throwing from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 16-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, and that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
What now? What's up?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary. Well, that's one you chalk up.
Run it back.